Welcome back with another video. And today, just want to talk about IPL. IPL is now out the way, and we're going to be looking towards the T20 World Cup where we're going to West Indies are going to quietly upset everyone, storm to victory, win the T20 World Cup at home, celebrating, of course, in Kensington, Barbados on June 29. But enough about that. We're reviewing the IPL, and here I'm going to pick my IPL 11. And guess what? Three West Indians are in my IPL 11 of the tournament. And that's crazy. Can you imagine? With everything going on and only four overseas players allowed in a team. And you can look at many cricket analysts, many cricket panelists, you'll see that they've included these three West Indians in an era where everybody is saying, oh, West Indies cricket, you know. No, nobody's really focusing on our T20 cricket. They're focusing on South Africa, Australia, England. These are the big guns, right? And three West Indians did really well in IPL 2024. So let's get into it without a doubt. The very first man named on the team sheet is Virat Kohli. Cannot go by Virat Kohli. And he's just been brilliant. Leading into the World Cup now, he's going to give India a lot of problems because he did so well for RCB, leading run scorer in the entire tournament, orange cap again. And I criticized him earlier on in the season for a poor strike rate. But if you look at that now, look at the man's strike rate, 155. Exceptional. 650 plus scores out of like 14 or 15 games. That's good. So he's like one in every two games. And I know it's 40% chance he's gonna give you a 50. So basically one in every two games he's gonna give you a big score. That's very good. So Kohli is, and he was also up there in terms of hitting sixes. So it's very good with Virat Kohli. So he's definitely there. But who to open with Virat Kohli? Many might say, oh, Travis Head, his rapid start, Abhishek Sharma, Phil Salt, the English wicket keeper. There are so many guys you could look at for that next opening slot, but it had to be Sunil Narayan. Why? Sunil Narayan, the Caribbean boy, um, 488 runs, average, maybe not as brilliant as a Virat, but his strike rate. He would allow Virat to take his time to settle in. Sunil went from ball one, he hit a lot of sixes, and he doesn't waste deliveries. He's either going to do well or he's going to get out. And then, of course, Sunil Narayan is a bowling option as well, so he had to take that slot. So the first Caribbean boy there. At number three, had to be Venkatesh Iyer. He was Mr. Fix It or Mr. Problem Solver. I call him Problem Solver because if the team needs someone to bat at three, if you lose that early wicket, Venki Iyer was the guy. If the team got a brilliant start and they didn't need a specialist number three, they needed finishers now to be promoted to three or four, Venki would come in and bat at seven or eight or even nine. Or maybe don't bat at all. Venki was just the man for all crisis. And so Venki has to be number three. Many might want to look at Sanju Samson and the role that he played, but I mean, I know Virat is going to bat for an extensive period in my team. Narayan will get me quick starts here and there. I think Venki Iyer is the perfect suit for three in this team. Sanju Samson, Virat, I don't really like that. So that is why I went Venki. Number four, I'll go for Rajat Patidar because of his ability to smash spinners in the middle overs is brilliant. So we know up top, nobody would bowl left arm spin to Narayan. And you're really going to open with a spinner to Narayan. So then you have to bowl the spinners in the middle. But this guy destroys spin, right? He destroys spin. And so he also would then help Virat, right? But we know Virat don't go as hard against the spinners. So Rajat Patidar, I love how he batted against spin in the middle overs. He's definitely my number four. Now back to the Caribbean boys for number five. Oh, a quick note on Rajat Patidar before I jump to Nicholas Puran, my number five. I know many persons might say Rian Parag did well, Rishabh Pant did well, and other guys would have batted at number four. I'm not playing anybody out of position. If he didn't bat at number four this season, I'm not putting it here. So many persons might want to look at maybe a Rishabh Pant or maybe a Rian Parag, who made a lot of runs this season. Even number three, some persons might would have wanted Rituaj Gaikwad, but for me, Patidar. Patidar has to be the guy. At number five, Nicholas Puran. He's going to take the gloves. He did it in one of the games where he captained LSG, and he had a spectacular season. In this team, Nicholas Puran probably going to play mainly as a finisher, 5 overs to go, and he's done that for LSG very well, right? A lot of time he's coming when LSG, they haven't done too well, and then he had to pretty much get the team to scramble to 160 or 170, right? And so Nicholas Puran, he did that against RCB in one of the games, and they won it after they scrambled to 170. Nicholas Puran he's the guy for number five. Number six, he cannot look past him as well. And I think he's going to do well in South African colors. It's just, I'm not so sure how he's going to play on Caribbean pitches. Tristan Stubbs, the boy from Delhi Capitals, get number six. I don't think anyone else did as well as him in terms of the limited opportunity to just come in and smash it with a strike rate up and above 180. Tristan Stubbs, for me, has to be in the team. And number seven, the man with the golden arm, Andre Russell. He can do bits and pieces with the bat. I mean, I say bits and pieces because this season he wasn't really required with the bat. It's more so what he does with the ball. And then what he does with the bat is a supplement. Andre Russell, 19 wickets, the golden arm. So Russell definitely has to be the premier all-rounder at seven. Then the four bowlers. I think the first one is obvious. Well, two is obvious. Trent Bolt is obvious. Best new ball bowler. Jasprit Bumrah is obvious. Right? Jasprit Bumrah is obvious and Trent Bolt is obvious. So yeah, so that's it. Trent Bolt has to be there. Trent Bolt has to be there, has to be there. He was exceptional, was Trent Bolt. Trent Bolt has to be there, just has to be there. And if not, I mean, I already picked what, four overseas players. So if I'm gonna look at an Indian player in place of Trent Bolt, I'd have Khalil Ahmed. Just saying, Khalil Ahmed would play if if you want to be as strict as possible and say only four overseas allowed. It's Khalil Ahmed then. The three Caribbean boys with Tristan Stubbs, maybe Khalil Ahmed, but Trent Bolt was very good with the new ball. It's just that when he came back in his second spell, it wasn't as great. For some reason, Trent Bolt, he doesn't do too well when he's bowling in the middle or at the back end. But with the new ball, he's exceptional and he's the best first over bowler I've ever seen. Um, Varun Chakravarti has to be the next spinner. How he bowled in tandem with Sunil Narayan, mean I have to go Chakravarti. Jasper Bumrah is a given as well. Brilliant. And then finally, Arshdeep Singh. Now, these numbers displayed here, not correct. I'm going to fix them, no worries. But that's my team at the tournament, and these are my reserves. Cameron Green, Brian Parag, Danish Karthik, Khalil Ahmed. Khalil Ahmed or Trent both, one will play, one will not play. Just to ensure of four overseas players. Cameron Green, he can fill in. He's a very good, useful bowler, useful batter. I can slot him at three. I can slot him at five, depending on what the team requires. Brian Parag had a good season. Dinesh Karthik, I have another finisher just in case somebody's not firing. Khalil Ahmed can take the new ball and I don't need to bowl him at the back end, and he's also left arm. So that's my team, right? That's it right there. Virat Kohli, Sunil Narayan, Venkatesh Iyer, Raja Patidar, Nicholas Puran, Tristan Stubbs, Andre Russell, Trent Bolt, or Khalil Ahmed, Varun Chakravarti, Arshdeep Singh, and Jasprit Bumrah. Tell me what you think about my team, and also the fact that three Caribbean boys are there. All right, so it's about Ronaldo, Mount.